Hey guys, I filmed this entire video last week and when I went to edit it, it was not on my camera. I don't know what happened. That happens quite often with this camera, but I always make sure I'm recording before I start doing or saying anything, and then it just isn't on the camera. So I'm gonna do this again now. This is the ColourPop. I'm trying to get this out of the way because I don't want it glaring. The ColourPop, I believe it was called the Ice Cream Bites collection. There's 6 quads, the little palettes that they've been doing lately. And they had really cute packaging that I showed in the first video that I filmed, but it's now thrown away and the trash has already been taken for the week. So that's a bummer. I can't show you the outside packaging, but I will swatch all of these for you again, even though you didn't get to see it the first time. So these all kind of remind me of different kinds of ice cream. Like, just looking at it, this reminds me of like one of those caramel praline ice creams, and then like a raspberry or a blackberry ice cream, mint chocolate chip. Not really sure of one for this, maybe like frozen yogurts, but this is a pressed glitter palette, so I'm gonna do that one last just because they make a mess. This one definitely frozen yogurt. It's all like fruity fun colors, and then strawberry. So that's not the names of these, that's just what they remind me of when I look at them. So we'll do them like this. The first one is called Extra Toppings, and none of the ones in here have the little asterisk next to them. I'm actually going to zoom you in because it's really zoomed out for some reason. So the 4 colors in here, of course I don't have the boxes. Toasted Marshmallow is the first one. Yeah, that's how it's set up. Toasted Marshmallow is an iridescent pink. That one's pretty light. I don't know how well you're gonna see that. Top Off is like a baby pink with a gold sheen to it. Then we have, I believe that's Extra Cherries. This is a matte blush pink. And the last one here is Chocolate Drizzle. It was so much easier before because I had the boxes right next to me and I didn't have to keep flipping the palettes. And I have like green ink stained on me here. I assure you my hands are not dirty, I just have art supplies all over me from playing with my son. So that is the first palette that is called Extra Toppings. That one's really pretty. I actually wore this one on my eyes today and I quite like it. I used all 4 colors, really like it. This is the fun colored one. This one's called Sunday Fun Day. So Strawberry Sorbet, which is the pink at the top, and then You Got Syrup, which is the bright pink. Those both have the little asterisk on them. But this first color is called Banana Split. That is an iridescent gold, like a white gold. Very pretty. That's one of those colors that I really like for inner corner highlights. And what did I say that was called? Strawberry Sorbet. Very similar to the pink in this last palette. This one's a little bit more of a brighter pink, but not by much. It's another blushy pink. You Got Syrup is the bright pink. It's got kind of a satiny finish to it. And then the last one is called Pint to Go, and this is a matte yellow with tiny gold sparkles in it. Whoa. So that is kind of a fun palette. Then we have the mint chocolate chip looking one. This is Waffle Cone, and none of these have the asterisk on them, so they're all good for the eye area. The first one is Minty Dream, which is like an iridescent mint color, like a mint green. And then Chocolate Swirl. This is a matte medium brown. And Oh Fudge, this is a matte dark brown. That one's like crazy pigmented. Sorry, I keep going out of the screen here, out of frame. And then the last one is Mint. Nope, it's just called Chippy. I was thinking of the first one called Minty Dream. This one's just Chippy. It is a matte turquoise. Swatches better than how it looked on my finger. So that's a really pretty minty palette, minty chocolate palette. That one again is called Waffle Cone. I gotta grab another wipe here. Then we've got the purples. This one is Gimme Sugar. And the Gummy Bears color, which is that fuchsia color, that one has the little asterisk next to it. But the other three do not. So we have Whipped Cream. That is a metallic icy pink. Gummy Bears is this matte fuchsia. This one feels very dry, but it's really pretty. And then we have Sour Candy, and that is a matte lavender. And that's not the greatest swatch. Let's see. It's kind of hard to pick this one up for some reason. Feels like a different formula. And then the last one is Blackberry Bliss. Yes. Blackberry Bliss. This is a shimmery, sort of metallic berry color. Like a pinky berry. It's got little bits of like pink and silver sparkle in it too. So that is that palette. I keep forgetting the names of them. Gimme Sugar, that's what that one was called. Then we have the nice little neutral palette. This one is Triple Scoop. And none of these have the little asterisk next to them. The first one is French Vanilla. That is a metallic, kind of a champagne. It's got little pink sparkles in it. Very, very fine sparkles. Orange Sherbet is a matte, kind of like a pumpkin orange. That's gonna come in handy for Halloween, I'll tell you that. And then this peachy color is called Parlor Crawl. This is one of my favorite types of colors. It's just a really pretty metallic peach with gold sheen to it. Was I even in frame for that? I keep like not looking at the viewfinder for some reason. But that one is so, so pretty. I feel like they do this color a lot, but it's always been one of my favorites, so. And then this last dark brown is called Gelato-Matic. It's just a matte dark brown, which is super close to the matte dark brown that's in this one. Let me, you know what? While I have them both here, I'm gonna swatch them next to each other. So we have that one, which is from the orangey palette, and then this looks like the same exact color pretty much. I guess this one's a little bit darker, but the matte brown from the Waffle Cone palette is almost the same color. So that's what ColourPop likes to do. They like to use the same colors in different palettes. Then again, they did sell these as singles, and I went and got the whole set, so I'm making a mess all over the table here. Don't want any scratches on this one. So the last one is Rainbow Sprinkles, and this is the pressed glitter palette, so of course all 4 of these have the little asterisk on them. But I do like that they did it this way and just made a little quad of these and didn't put one pressed glitter in each of the other palettes, because it just drives me nuts when they do that, because these things make a mess and then it gets all over the other colors in your palette. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I don't like having the pressed glitters in the palette with the rest of the eyeshadows, especially with the mattes. But anyway, I'm gonna swatch these for you, and just to mention, I think the only shadow out of all the other 5 palettes that I just showed you that stained a little bit was the pumpkin orange shade in the triple scoop, which is funny because that doesn't have the little asterisk next to it. But this first iridescent glitter is called Sugar Ice. I can barely read it. Look at how hard that is to see. So Sugar Ice is just a rainbow iridescent glitter. I almost want the camera to blur for these because I feel like when it blurs, just like when you're trying to photograph glitters, you can see the colors a little bit better. But I guess that's not too bad. You can kind of see it there. And then this golden one is Yes Please. So this is kind of a peachy gold glitter. It feels a lot wetter than that first one, but it's got like peach and gold glitter all throughout it. It's very more densely packed than, because you can tell this one is like, it has a sheerness to it, like a clear base, but this one's definitely got some pigment in there, and that's really pretty. It is a chunkier glitter though. And then these bottom 2, we have Candy Coated, and this one's sort of a pinky and purple little iridescent glitter. Whoa, it doesn't want to... There we go. So that one's really pretty too. It's kind of on the same idea as this first one. A little bit smaller glitter size and more pinky toned. It has more of a pink toned base glitter to it. And then the last one is a lavender, and that one's called Malt Melt. Trying to do this without making a huge mess. That one is blue and, what do I see in here? Blue, orange, pink, little bits of purple and green, all different colors of the rainbow. So I mean, this one, and this one are very rainbowy, and then you have this densely packed peachy gold one that's really pretty. I think that one would go good with colors from this palette. I just threw the white balance way off. But the triple scoop palette, come back. Doesn't want to, there we go. The colors from this would go really good with that gold glitter. But that is all of them. I'm going to try and get this off my hand now without making a huge mess. I'll give you one last look at the 4 glitters. I remember I used to not swatch these because it made such a mess and then people would get mad at me, so I just saved the pressed glitters for the end now because it's hard to get these off. And these aren't like environmentally safe glitters that they use, so I don't like washing these down the drain, which you kind of have to do when you go wash it with soap and water. Okay, that's good enough for now. But that was all 6 palettes. This is probably not the order that I swatched them in, but just wanted to lay them out like that. They are cute. Are they must-haves? No. At this point, I don't think ColourPop is going to come out with anything that's a must-have, because they've come out with so many colors already that I feel like if you have a bunch of ColourPop palettes, you already have most of these colors. But I do enjoy doing the swatches for you guys, so I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you in my next video.